What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I wanted to talk about, well, the start of the year for this Saturday video. You know, we try to do some different stuff on this channel, and this is the last Saturday before the year really kicks off. We have Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown that comes out this week, and we also have this one behind me, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. And look, I don't think either of these games are going to set the world on fire. I am going to be getting actually both of these games, and we'll talk about that in this video. But this is the kickoff, right? This is the first two games, and then it really starts to, I think, get packed, starting really the week after when you got Tekken and Infinite Wealth, and then February, within the first 2 days, well, holy God, you got the Personas and Grand Blue and Suicide Squad. The year starts fast, and then it slows down around April, at least right now. Maybe it kind of gets filled in as the year goes on, but to kick things off, again, we got Prince of Persia and The Last of Us. Prince of Persia, a game that I actually, which is weird. This is a weird thing. I'm very much more excited about it now than I was in the past. And I guess it's had like a weird arc for me. When it was first announced, I thought, this is actually really cool. I never held the Prince of Persia thing against it, right? The fact that it is Prince of Persia, but it's not what you would probably want or expect from it. I guess that depends on the person, however, right? It's not Sands of Time remake. That's definitely something, right? So I can get the frustration, and obviously Ubisoft has mismanaged many things, but also Sands of Time. And I think we are going to get it, and hopefully it's worth the wait, but this is not, what you would think they'd be doing Prince of Persia-wise. So I get the anger towards it, at least maybe on principle, on like what the game is. But once you get by that, I think what we've seen, there's really nothing to get too upset at. It looks really, really good. I'm a fan of side-scrolling games. I've played them, here and there really my entire life. It's a core foundation of the gaming industry, side-scrollers. So hopefully this one can do it well. And, I mentioned, okay, well, I started off being fine with it. And I think the more they showed it, I was like, it's just another game. It's a game that's releasing in 2024. It is. It's definitely a game. And, we did a top list of all the games I'm excited for on the main channel last week. And, I didn't rank them. If I were to rank them, Prince of Persia, yeah, it's definitely in the bottom half. It's probably in the bottom, 10. It's not high on the list. And that's why I look to Infinite Wealth really as okay, that is the one, right? But Prince of Persia, they showed it a lot. And I was like, okay, well, we've kind of seen now too much of it. But, classic Alex, if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know this does legitimately happen to me. The closer we get, the more excited I am. I think that's kind of common. I don't think that's a rarity in any way, but it actually did happen for this game where I was fine with it. I wouldn't necessarily say excited, but I was like, oh, that's a cool concept. Then I felt like they've shown too much. I still think they did show too much, but the more I saw it, I was like, maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll just even skip it, get it, later in the year. It definitely could be a game that you pick up kind of down the line. But from everything that I continue to see of it, and just now that we're a few days away, okay, I'm going to give it a try. This is, Last was Part 2 Remastered. We've talked about why I'm getting that one. In terms of even just something to play, Infinite Wealth will be the thing to play. Part 2, you're going to do it for the roguelike mode, or I'm doing it for the roguelike mode. It's not going to take up the most time in the world. So Prince of Persia, that is factually a game that's releasing that's got a lot of content that I do think is going to be pretty solid, pretty above average quality content that I'm excited to give it a try. So yeah, I'm pumped. And I believe back-to-back days, right? Prince of Persia. It's weird because depending on where you go, Prince of Persia I do believe releases the 18th and Last of Us is the 19th. Depending on where you go, though, there's some places that are saying Prince of Persia is the 15th. I think that's factually wrong, but it is out there online. So back-to-back days. So I don't know. I think I'm going to play Prince of Persia a little bit, then do the roguelike mode in The Last of Us. That probably takes priority over all of it just because I'm maybe most excited about that. And then I would go back, finish Prince of Persia, hopefully finish Prince of Persia before Infinite Wealth, because everything takes a back seat when that game comes out. And then even going to, I don't know, Suicide Squad, I'm going to probably have to put Infinite Wealth down for that. We'll talk about that as the weeks progress. Let me know what you think. Are you getting either of these two games this upcoming week? Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.